Honor Flight San Diego is planning an elite mission. We've gone with the nonprofit that sent World War II, Korean and Vietnam veterans to Washington, D.C. to visit their memorials.
Last year, they dedicated one of their flights to the U.S. Navy HAL 3 Seawolves who served during Vietnam. CBS 8's Abby Black shares who's flying first class on their spring flight.
U.S. Navy SEALs who served during Vietnam have paved the way for who SEALs are today. Now Honor Flight is going to dedicate a flight specifically for Vietnam-era Navy Special Operator veterans.
In December 1966,
so I got invited by the president to join the Army. That's called the draft.
Instead, Don Crawford opted for the U.S. Navy. After he graduated from boot camp, the 20-year-old reported to UDT, known as the Underwater Demolition Team Replacement Activity Class of 42, and assigned to SEAL Team 1.
What is SEAL Team 1? And then they called my name. My hand shot, hey, what's the SEAL stuff? I want to be a frogman.
He served 3 tours in Vietnam and conducted covert missions behind enemy lines and liberated a POW camp. Crawford, known as Crawdad, earned several medals, including a Purple Heart after being wounded in an attack by B-40 rockets.
There was no victory at the end, so there was no real homecoming.
During his 30 years of service, he became a SEAL commander and led elite missions and served 3 tours in Desert Storm.
My dad told me, you get one thing free in life. You were born in America. That's it. Everything else got to earn on your own.
That honor during an unpopular war has not been forgotten.
I mean, they did what their country asked of them. They did what their government asked of them. They were in country, in Vietnam, in combat, and they come home to an ungrateful nation.
50 years later, Honor Flight San Diego is helping to put honor back into their service.
So we're going to be taking between 90 and 100 U.S. Navy Special Operators.
In April, Honor Flight San Diego is sending World War, Korea, and Vietnam War SEALs, frogmen, and UDT veterans to Washington, D.C. to visit their memorials, including the Vietnam Veterans Wall that has the names inscribed of the 48 SEALs killed in action.
I'm hoping that that helps to heal some of the wounds 50 years later.
San Diego loves you.
Some of the greatest healing happens when they come back to the homecoming they always deserved.
I don't care if somebody says, hey, you did a good job or not. I know I did a good job.
For Crawford, he says his service was more than a job. It was an honor to serve his country.
You're representing the United States. It doesn't get much better than that.
Honor Flight is driven by donations, and these flights cost $300,000. To learn more, go to CBS8.com.